Hi, I'm Julien Mackensen.
And Julien, what have you brought to BrickFair?
I brought Brickshire, which is like a village with a lot of trees in it.
I say a lot of trees is like almost like an understatement, right? How many trees? Do you have a count on that?
Yeah, there's 26.
That's awesome. So give some context on what we're looking at here. Maybe run through the scene from one side to the other if you'd like.
Well, a lot of the houses and their design were inspired by like things that because I've been to Europe a couple times, were inspired by some of the architectural stuff I've seen there. And the trees were just based off of like the woods, because I live in Pennsylvania, so there's a lot of trees. So to get the inspiration for the trees, I would just walk outside.
That's awesome. Now, when you were building this, were there any sort of existing mocks similar to this that you were inspired by, and if so, in what way?
There was the fairy mock forest or something. I don't remember what it was, but it was at BrickFair, Virginia a couple years ago, and there were like really big pine trees, and you can find it.
Was it Stefan Sean Mayo, Sierra and Coral? Does that sound about right?
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
That was definitely an inspiration, but he used pine leaves, not a lot of people do like an entirely forest mock, so I thought that would be something cool and original to do.
Definitely. Very cool. Now, when you were sourcing parts for a build this big, what was your biggest challenge? What element, what kind of type of piece?
Well, the most expensive to get were definitely the leaves. I got those off of Pick-a-Brick, actually, like the LEGO website with Pick-a-Brick, because they were only 20 cents a piece, which is much cheaper than you can get them anywhere else. But it takes like 3 weeks for them to get to you because it comes straight from Europe.
Yep.
So, but it's worth it because you save a lot of money. So.
For certain elements, right?
Yeah. Most elements are very overpriced, though.
There's a tip. Now, talk about the transport of a creation this big. People that want to build things this big are oftentimes stopped because they say, well, I can't get that anywhere like to a convention. So how'd you overcome that?
I have it in 4 different sections. It's 3 gray base plates by 2 gray base plates, and it comes apart into 2 sections of 1 by 2, and then 2 just 1 gray base plate sections.
Now, if you wanted to point out like one feature of the whole thing that you are particularly proud of, whether it be like feature or maybe tree, a certain building, give us a peek.
Well, my favorite building is the one way in the back. That's the first one that I made, and I just really like how it came out, and I really like the river because I did something where I had dark tan, so it made it look like it was deeper, and then light tan closer to the rocks, like as it was getting shallower going up on the banks.
Okay.
And that was one of the hardest parts to do because I had to plan it out. That was actually the first thing that I did, was making the river, because that was going to kind of tie together the entire...
defines the whole thing, right?
Yeah. It's because it's right in the center, and the entire thing's basically built around it.
Definitely. It's a super inspirational build, and it's almost like relaxing to look at. Like, I just want to be there.
Yeah,
so thank you for doing that.
Thank you.
I appreciate it.